Hello there ladies and gentlemen and welcome. So this is a battle group update, and what you see before you is actually not my own army, but it's in fact my little brother's army. Now he's gone ahead and gone for a Panzer division in Normandy of 1944. So we actually have quite... It's actually a really nice force, I'm not gonna lie. It's very small, but it's very... I think it's very compact. I think it'll be quite able. So before you can obviously see the fact that we have we have a full platoon here of Panzer Grenadiers. These are the armoured Panzer Grenadiers, obviously in the half tracks. So we have Squad 1, so first squad, second squad, and third squad. We have the command squad over here. I know it's a little bit out of focus at the moment, but we'll take a look in a moment. So we do have the Sdkfz ones, I do believe, the 251/1s. We have a 251/ I think it's /10. It's the one that comes with the 37mm anti-tank gun, I believe, mounted on top. Of course, the MGs on board the half tracks are the 42s. We also do have this champion over here. Let's take a look. There we go. I'll obviously get this in focus as we go on. But that is the 80mm mortar team, which is going to be quite nice, the medium mortar team. So he has elected to go for a Puma and the mighty Koenigs Tiger 2, which is very impressive, very, very big model. I mean, that King Tiger there, he was adamant that he wanted a King Tiger. He wanted a Tiger 2, definitely. And you know what? It is indeed a monster. It is indeed the biggest monster you can probably imagine here in this actual time frame. And of course, I'm using the book Battle Group Overlord Beyond the Beaches. So what we have here then is the armoured Panzer Grenadier platoon for 162 points, but each squad does in fact have a Panzerfaust, just the one. He's very limited on points here. So he has 3 Panzer Grenadier squads, which is 5 men in the Sdkfz 251/1. So he has 3 squads, 5 men. One of those men are carrying a Panzerfaust. Beyond that, they do have just the rifles there, really. We do have the MMG teams that come alongside them. Now, the actual model here is a MG42, but in the actual points of the game, it is indeed a MG34. He couldn't afford to have that upgraded to an MG42. Not with, not with the points that he's got here. So we have that. We also do have the command platoon. Yes, indeed, they're in the Sdkfz 251/10. Now, they have the special rules of officer and mortar spotter, which is very handy. They could take 2 Panzerfaust, but he didn't have the points for that. So they do come in the /10 half tracks, so the 251/10, which is nice. I mean, at the end of the day, it does have a small anti-tank gun. That's going to come in handy. The Panzer Grenadier armoured platoon is pretty nice, pretty compact, pretty quick moving, really. He wanted something that was small, but very, very, potent, really. So what we'll do here, then, just turn this around. I mean, as you can see here, the King Tiger is just a monstrously large vehicle here. Now, this is the Skytrex King Tiger 2. The other models, this is also Skytrex as well. So we have the Puma from Skytrex, we have the King Tiger from Skytrex. The rest of the models are from Peter Pig, barring the actual men with the Panzerfaust over here. What I will be doing then is turning on the autofocus in just a second so you guys can get a better view. Though perhaps I might be able to just bring the lens in a little bit. There we go. Okay, so as you guys can see, we do have the mighty Koenigs Tiger. Very nice. The King Tiger 2 is 119 points on its own. That is monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. I will be playing a game against my little brother in the near future. It's going to be a tutorial game for myself and he, for us to learn battle group, really. I'm having a board made, so it should be quite cool. I'm going to be playing the US Armoured Forces, so I've still yet to get all my men together. I need to get some 30 cal MMG teams. But yeah, his forces are pretty much good to go here. The Skytrex, unfortunately, as with anything pewter, really, the long, thin stuff does tend to get, unfortunately, bent in transit. But still, very nice model. As you can see, we do have the commander there in the actual cupola. of the Tiger II. But yes, as far as it goes for points, he's looking at about, whoa, so we're looking at 162 points, 167, yeah, he's looking at about 170 odd points for the armoured platoon there. The Tiger II is 119 points, but then again, it does bring a 88mm gun to bear. It does obviously have monstrously effective armour. He's gone for something that's very fast, very, well, I suppose it's mechanised, isn't it? This is a real punching power. We are playing a 350 point game here, so he's gone for something that's going to have a lot of punch. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to find it very difficult to deal with the Tiger II, so I can understand why he's gone for it. It's one of these things of where the front armour of the Tiger II, my god, I cannot touch that. I don't have a AT weapon strong enough to take care of that. The sides are going to be a bit of a struggle as well. So that's, it's going to be one of these things really. But yeah, 350 points in total. I think his battle group actually comes out to around about, it's like 348 points or something of that nature. But for example, we do have the actual infantry platoon, which allows me to take some options here. So obviously we've opted for our reconnaissance option. Well, we do have the option for reconnaissance. We opted to take the Puma over here, our scout vehicle. Very quick, does obviously have a decent gun over there. It comes with the MGs. It's hard to say no to it. It can operate alongside the half-tracks. There's something of a armoured support. And yep, as the specialist support, we have taken the single Tiger II. Now, the Tiger II is unique and restricted, so he can only have the one. So yeah, he has chosen, well, I'm going to find it very difficult to deal with that. I'm not going to lie about that, guys. I'm going to find it extremely difficult to deal with. But the models are very nice. The Skytrax Tiger II, very heavy model. I did have a little bit of trouble putting together the tracks. It was a little bit difficult. I know that's a little bit out of focus at the moment. So what I'm going to do here then is just turn on the autofocus. And then at least you guys can see what's going on here properly. Okay. So, as you can see, it is a very hefty model. Like, for example, if we take a look at the Puma next to the Tiger II, you can see that is a very large model there. Very big. Hefty bleeder. I did have to do a lot of filing work here then just to fix some of the actual imperfections of the mould. But overall, very nice model, really. Overall, very nice. Just a few issues, really, on the actual cast here, but that's fine. I had to do a lot of filing on the inside and outside. The front of the hull needed quite a bit of filing. There we go. Sorry about the focus here. It's one of these things. Sometimes it is a little bit difficult to get things into focus when you're doing these videos. I still need to get a proper desk setup, really. As you can see here, when I had to do some filing, the back was probably the worst, but really all that was is just here I had to file off some excess pewter, but that was okay. The turret itself, let's see, just place you on top of the actual tank there. Yeah, the turret itself, I had to do some filing along the sides here. And as you can see along the sides here as well. But overall, very nice model. So this is Skytrax Tiger II. The turretless Puma over here. Forgive me, put that on there. Yep, this is also Skytrax. The commanders are from Skytrax as well. He wanted somebody with a helmet on, so we gave him that. But it's a nice model, easily put together. Now, we do have, sorry about the focus there, yeah, we do have the Skytrax PanzerDivision over here. Let that get in focus. There we go, we have the Skytrax PanzerDivision there. Very nice model. Move on. So, we do have the Sdkfz 251/10. So as you can see, we do have the AT gun on top there. This is the camouflaged variant. So you could use this really whatever. It's the same thing as the 251. It's just obviously this one is mounting the AT gun. We do have the camouflaged 251s over here. Very nice models of the MG42s. Very, very nice armoured vehicle. Fantastic for obviously bringing the infantry. We do have our MG teams. Of course, the issues of barrels getting bent. But overall, very nice model. I do like these weapon teams. I do like the scale. I think 15mm is just really quite nice. There we go. We'll take a look at some of the actual... We'll take a look at the command squad then, shall we? There we go. So we have 6 men in the command squad. We do have this fellow over here to represent, I suppose you could say, like the NCO perhaps. Maybe the XO. We have the actual commanding officer over here in his cap. Depends on really what sort of, maybe a major, maybe a lieutenant. Oh, sorry, lieutenant. It might be a lieutenant. We do obviously have the men with the rifles, and we have our fellow over here with the radio communications. So overall, this is a very nice and quite potent battle group over here. If you guys would like to see more in the future, do let me know. I'm still trying to find like a decent spot to actually put together these videos, so hopefully you guys will forgive this. The audio quality, I'm hoping is going to be good. I'm still getting used to using the lavalier microphone. It's very different to using the actual headset really, and the old microphone there. But yes, I hope you guys do enjoy this. So of course, this is a battle group force as well. This is a squad base really. We will be looking at doing larger. There's squad, which is a maximum of about 350 points. We do have company, which is about, I think it's about 750 points actually. I've got the actual book over here, so I'll take a look over here. So 2 seconds, guys. I'll get that information up. I can tell you for one, the US Armored Forces in this book of Overlord Beyond the Beaches, yeah, you are really missing out on the Fireflies. The Brits really do have a major advantage in having access to the Fireflies. Very nice. Yep, okay, so in a squad game, you have a maximum of 350 points. In a platoon, it is 750 points. In a company game, it is 1,500. In a battalion, it is a maximum of 3,000 points. So I just want to point out the fact that the King Tiger here, for example, is 119 points, okay? Whoops. So there we go. We have 119 points here. Now, you have to bear in mind that this is 119 points. We do have the actual infantry, and the actual platoon is about 170 odd points with the upgrades, obviously with the Panzerfaust. We do have the Puma, which I think is about maybe 28 points, something of that sort of nature. But overall, you get a very nice organic force here for your natural spending, really. It's hard to argue with that. It's a very effective force. I'm looking forward to seeing it used. I'm not looking forward to facing off against the Tiger 2, because my god, that thing is going to be beastly. And we have the commander over here. There we go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Do forgive me with the focus. I'm still using learning how to use the Canon EOS 80D and how to do these properly. But I hope you guys have really enjoyed this, and do let me know if you'd like to see more. I'm planning to have my US Armored Forces on camera as well soon. Once I get that finished off, I'll show you what I've got for my platoon and, well, my squad really in our game. So, yep. Thank you for watching, guys. I will leave links down below to the manufacturers. And yes, do check out the game Battle Group. Very good. Definitely going to be making use of this in the future. Let's go ahead and show you guys the book I'm using here at the moment then. So here we go. This is the book I'm using at the moment. So this is Battle Group, Overlord, Beyond the Beaches. And he is putting together the PanzerDivision force from this book. Overall, very nice book. I'll do a review of this in the future. But again, I've got this on a bed. I haven't got a desk. I'm going to have to figure out somewhere that I can get a desk. But until next time, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. And if you have enjoyed this, please do let me know down in the comments. What would you like to see? I mean, what would you do with 350 points? Would you go for really heavy tanks such as this? I mean, this is a true heavy tank. There's not much bigger than this bad boy here. That is a beast. Until next time, thank you and goodbye, guys. Until next time.